Let's try to blitz through all this shit. Let's start. Oh, I wonder who's going to show up in this story. Could it be the guy in the thumbnail?
No.
We're going to get us another
Probably
roll.
not.
I get to be doing villain voice again.
Well, as much as I enjoyed the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and others will not be long. Incidentally,
nobody
they're all
else
the
is important
characters
enough to
that you
name.
voiced. A lot of
Yeah,
plus
because
signs.
as far as we know, Minfilia's dead.
Oh, she'll be back.
Yeah, probably. Everybody else has shown up so far.
This game can never let go of characters. It spent too much time on them.
You
I
say
mean,
that,
she just showed up 5
Horsefon-
minutes ago.
You forget Horsefon.
Wow, I've voiced all 4 of those characters, all 5 of those characters.
Holy
Wait, no,
shit.
isn't Tancred
Nope.
Andrew?
No,
Oh God, no!
it is most certainly not.
Have fun conversing with yourself.
All right. Jeez, and 4 of them are female, because I've got so much range. You are returned from the council, but what of Alphino? Did some other matter require his attention? I also voice him and her.
Oh my God!
But
7
Papalimo's here.
Oh hello!
I voiced 7 characters in this room.
Watch Papalimo does not say anything.
What is this fucking the rest of Heaven's Ward for Andrew? Mine apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Kryl. How's Nago doing? She will be all right, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make her full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you share with us the Council's decision. Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. Eorzean Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance.
Peter, you cannot seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Gallian Empire.
I like how all 3 of us lit up at the same time in Discord. Everyone had the exact same threshold for being like, Effie? Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there were some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon his reckless course.
It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Belsar's wall. Secret passages dug up by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo.
Which may equally serve as a way in?
Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to, I would be the one to undertake the unnecessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. I feel like I'm not doing his voice correctly today.
About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have never had to make all these people sound different from each other because they're not in the same fucking room.
Because they've never been in the same room together all at once.
I don't have 7 girl voices. I barely have 2. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine. It's been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity.
Jeez, Tancred, talk about being overly eager there, buddy.
4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission, almost like it's a given party size. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kral and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Leveloos? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, 'twould seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, hero? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on. Where's Tataru? It's like her one job besides assault dressing.
Yeah,
us.
she's the accountant and the secretary. Like, really?
Yeah. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. Let's split up, gang, and never meet in the same room again.
Oh, it's probably gonna happen again.
Fuck.
Probably immediately after this.
Why did you get to have your character die?
I don't know.
I mean, technically, we thought all of these characters were dead.
That's
so-
true.
Oh yeah, no, the almost complete lack of follow through on the Red Wedding scenario is incredibly disappointing. All the way down to the people that were supposedly assassinated just being like right back in power and still alive like a week later. Really, the only person who died is the villain of the whole thing, despite the supposed everybody dying also. And then on top of that, yeah, it's just Raubon losing an arm. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Baelsar's wall, and I should be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves on its top. The Hawthorne Hut. God, we're just going back to all the places I've been lately. Where is it? It should be in my recents. I really traveled that much?
You can also just click on the or access the quest.
Yeah.
To teleport there that way.
I just was gonna go into my recents, but I guess I unpinned it because I finished their quest chain. That's the Sylphs! I've been here too much.
Where are you going? Oh. It's right here.
Where is he? There he is.
It's right here.
There he is. Okay.
Yeah, he's literally right here.
Yeah. There's a lot of icons. My minimap's relatively zoomed out, so I actually can't tell what's fucking happening in this town. It's just a blob of gold.
Stuff.
So many icons. Ah, hero. There you are. Come. Amari So's spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to appraise us of any developments on the wall. Fancy meeting you two, the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say, 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphino. We'll have the Griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it.
Do make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the Griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? 'Twould be best to decide before we go into negotiations.
Trust me, Papalymo. I'll shake whatever I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you.
Oh no.
Thank God we're down to 4 characters I can distinguish from each other.
I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we?
You've been stuck with her for like months. You should be so numb to this by now. Ah, some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us.
This entire quest probably could have been shortened by like 30 minutes if we had just straight up gone there the first time.
I'm on a shitty little deer. Ba-doop-ba-doop. I found this. This is apparently just the cheapest mount in the game. It's
Which
just
one?
sitting. It's just sitting in the
Oh, the
auction
dome mount?
house.
Yeah.
What is it?
Or it's not dome mount, it's the stag mount.
The Antelope Stag. Yeah, it's like 1,000 gil in the auction house.
Yeah. Meanwhile, its counterpart is a few mil.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you're here to speak with our commanding officer. You will find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed.
Here we go.
This was a pointless conversation.
Most of them are.
I mean, these ones
Yay,
are
fluff.
because of the PS3-ness of the game, where they have to instance
Yeah.
these spots, so you have to talk to someone to get to a place.
Fair.
Who is Pepin?
I don't remember.
I volunteer
me.
Effie.
Yeah, I could do this. Sure, why not?
Be the tiny boy.
You know what? Tiny boy with a big attitude.
Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well.
Fuck, more of my characters. I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see? And the sight of you might help remind him why we bothered. I had the correct call. Fuck, who is that?
If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side.
'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall?
All has been quiet,
This is so many people.
that.
Oh, it's not quiet anymore. It's loud
Job's
with my
done.
eyes.
Yep, sounds like sound. Report. What? 7 hells. Fighting is broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault.
If you couldn't tell from the explosions and fire.
So the Griffin has made his move.
Caw. Whose force?
That's
This
the
is
elf.
probably the bad guy.
That's the elf
Oh.
you were just playing.
Well, I guess
Oh,
that
is it?
means.
Someone has.
And what's that supposed to mean?
The attackers. They're wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible. We gave no such order.
Of course. The wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to his deception.
If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war.
Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin's supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Hero, we must make for the wall at once. Use your flying mount.
What, just the two of you?
Don't worry, I'm
Oh.
like the Master Chief. I split into 3 people when the fight starts. Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. And if we can do that...
Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety?
I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me.
We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye.
No, hell, I'm gonna stand here and look at the wall.
I am too short for this ride.
What do you mean I gotta be this tall to ride?
The person's just walking so slowly. Oh.
Probably
Looks like
because he's evil.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. What voice did I give him in case? No.
What voice did I give him again?
Oh.
I'm always the villains, so
Well, he's the villain of this entire arc.
The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost.
It's like
I
the same,
sort of sound like Van Belsar right now.
It's like the same stock sword fighting sounds from Age of Empires 2.
Probably is those same stock.
Yeah, just like swordsmen beating on a castle. Wow, this is not what the last quest looked like. It's just the middle of the day
Use your
again.
imagination.
It might not hurt to have the environment sync up with the quests if you're gonna change the weather.
Yeah.
Wow, it's just broad daylight now. What? Why?
Yep. Suddenly daylight.
From what Papa Lima told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into the a bloodbath. Blah, blah, blah.
Too much talking already, Keith. It's fried your brain.
While I do, I mean, yeah, we're like hour 4.
Yeah.
While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way. But the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through the griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Watch out for his companion with the large sword that people say is more of like a hunk of iron, really. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time.
God, how
Most definitely will
ridiculous
not have
the
enough time.
Twin Adder salute looks.
Yeah. Baelsa's wall. Oh, we're straight to the quest.
Mm-hmm.
Or the dungeon. The
Donjon.
Donjon.
Alright, we have 1 healer, 1 tank, 2 DPS. Perfect.
Not enough.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, on top of doing like the 3-hour podcast, I've also just been writing since the moment I woke up. So just all words. I read my scripts to myself constantly to tell if it's something I want to say later out loud. To be like, am I gonna hate this line when I have to read it later?
Probably.
Nah.
It's really easy to fall into the trap of writing a big, like, compound sentence that you hate speaking.
Or there's like 6 commas.
Dark again.
That would be a compound sentence.
Mm-hmm.
They're making dog
tired of
noises.
assuming.
Those don't look like dogs.
I don't know.
Alright, let's see if I can remember how to... Can I remember how to play a game?
Oh yeah, and
That,
Eat food.
and then that. There we go. Haha, I did it without a mouse or keyboard.
let's get Andrew set up with a cardia.
Let's go.
I had to remember how to do it, but I remembered. I can see how people would heal for sure if you simply D-pad up and down your party. It's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to heal when you're doing it that way.
It's just the controls are relatively arbitrary enough that you just have to be told how what to press. Because
You can pull a little harder, Andrew. That should be good to keep you healed up.
a little while at least.
Out of that AoE.
Easy.
Yep. Big boosto. What class are they?
Plus or what?
They're a
I don't-
dancer.
No, I'm a dancer.
Oh, they're a red mage. Sorry.
I don't know icons.
Yeah, they're a red mage.
I don't
And
know
they're
icons to the
slowcasting
point where I
scout.
don't remember what the icon for a monk even is, and I played one.
3 lines. Real simple, thankfully.
Simple. That's the problem. It doesn't say monk.
It's easy to forget.
Oh, you know the slashy one, the one with the Wolverine claw, I guess.
I mean, yeah, that's a good way to remember it.
But I associate monks
Obviously, you
with
just need
punching,
to
not
read the wiki.
slashing.
This is true.
Like, you just have to sit there and memorize all the icons. Like I can tell from Andrew's icon that he's a tank, but I wouldn't really
This is
think
blue,
paladin. I would just think one of the tanks. And I don't even know what you are.
Sage.
Well, I think paladins. Is there another class that uses shield?
I don't know.
No,
I could not list
there
all
is
the
not.
tanks.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think paladins are the only ones that use shields.
That's really funny, actually. That's very strange for a tank class category of tanks to only have one.
Yeah,
shield
we don't
user.
need them. We're strong.
Like, isn't
built
the
like
gun
ox.
Isn't the gun Zerker guy the tank of all
Yeah.
things? Gunbreaker. That's
Gunbreaker
like a very,
is indeed a tank. Get
yeah,
the fuck
that's
off
very
me.
strange. Not what I would think would be a tank. Gotta remember to just pop my cooldowns every now and then, just because otherwise I'm not using them.
Yeah, I'm really liking Sage, honestly. The new healing class is great.
Oh, is that what you're playing?
Yep. Particularly in PvP, it's broken as hell. Sages
That's
need
good.
an entire squad to get taken down. It's great.
As it should be. Alright, let's see what this thing does. Ow.
The biggest weakness of playing Dancer is wanting to always stare at my skill bar.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Well, it's because all your abilities are RNG proc, so you can't actually rely on a specific pattern. So you want to keep an eye on your procs, and then you explode.
Oh, it gets worse when you hit higher levels.
That's reassuring to say.
Well, there's just a lot more buttons that you have to pay attention to.
Yeah.
They do seem
Yeah, a
like
lot
they
of
might be
classes
the.
start
They seem like they might be the easiest DPS in the game.
I mean, since the Summoner rework came out, it... Honestly, I don't know.
Oh, the thing on me. Ouchies.
Oh my god. Uh-oh.
And
Oh. Am I back?
Oh,
Hello?
you DC'd.
Did
Oh.
I? Oh, wait.
Wait,
oh,
we need
there we
you.
go. I'm back. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I'm not good.
Hang on a minute. We need healers.
I was good. I'm
Press
not
your
good
healing
now.
buttons, Andrew. Do you have any?
I am. Yeah.
He's a paladin. Yeah, he's a paladin.
Yeah. I figured they would.
Character was
have
selected was
something.
not properly logged out or is currently logged in on another planet. Yes, I know that. Thank you. Hurry up. Let me back in. I need to save my party. Stop dying! Damn you, internet connection! Why do you have to do this tonight?
No, I'm dead. Shit.
Fucking 9,002 error. God damn it.
I didn't realize that thing was blasting me.
So what's the leash
Sweet.
mechanic?
What's the what mechanic, sorry?
They put like things on us, beams.
Oh, the chains?
That means they're shooting at you. Those little guys are shooting at you, and they do a fuck ton of damage the longer they keep shooting at you. So
Womp
Oh, come
Yeah,
on,
you just
players in
wanna kill them.
Q43, hurry up.
womp.
you just want to kill them as fast as you possibly
He's
can.
probably gonna log in at the.
I'm back. Oh, God!
Oh shit! Is he in the boss chamber?
They won't start on him.
It did! I spawned inside of it. Oh, I'm dead.
Okay, well I'm gonna go back.
I literally spawned on this stupid boss. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's where you DC'd at. So you'll just
Yep.
spawn right there.
An
It didn't actually give me pellets. Oh, there we go.
unfortunate choice. I wonder why did. He must have still been spawning, I guess.
Yeah, it's because of the fact that for a short period of time you're invulnerable to certain things. I guess Peloton apparently is one of them. Strange. Considering it's a buff, not a debuff. I don't know.
Speed boost.
This is why having a ranged person in the party is awesome.
Just funny to me how much you can spam it.
Yeah. Andrew, I'm sorry I got you killed.
This was definitely their more netcode friendly way of not having you actually have an aura. They just made it so it lasts 30 seconds, but you can spam it every 5 seconds. Instead of it being just a thing that's a ring around you that affects everybody.
We're all good.
Yep.
Oh, we're still dance partners. I don't have to reset that when we die?
No, thankfully not. Although I do have to reset Cardia because of the fact that I disconnected. Here, have my Cardia back. Get some heals while I cast. And the ends.
Stop it. Nope. Didn't see the one back there. And he's gonna be in so much trouble now that we have 4 party members. Can you imagine that disconnect happening 5 minutes into our session, but during the weeks when it took an hour to get it back in?
Oh god. At that point, that's session over. Right there.
It's like, well, I guess that's it for this week. Hope everyone had a nice 10-minute stream. We got through 3 conversations.
Would be pretty bad.
Gotta remember, Shield Samba works on everybody. Not just me
Well,
and my
everybody
dance
within
partner.
range of it, yeah. That is twice now that I have crit on that Euphrasia diagnosis. On our,
You can crit a diagnosis.
red mage. Yes.
That's one of his
Mana.
spells.
Yeah, the diagnosis is my single target, prognosis is my multi-target. Or my AoE heal, rather. And I have Drushol and Ixoshol for my Swift. Single and AoE.
Beat through him, it's fine, ignore him.
But I'm dying.
Nah, the boss is close to
I
dying.
need my organs to live. Cryon. Oh, it's a ring. Rings are so ugly.
Wow.
It's also a casting ring and not an aiming ring.
I don't think it's necessary to be that toxic.
Rings are really ugly. They're so
try.
big.
That's what she said.
Or not, fine. I'll get it.
They're like unreasonably large compared to your finger.
Okay, a thing I can turn into my grand
Eye
company.
patches aren't
Good.
great either, at least not on Rothgar. You can see them like physically, like like to make it look right, but it's definitely wrong. Every eye patch is essentially a traffic cone stabbing into your eye socket, and you can see like the eye patch extending backwards into your eye, and it's like,
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a fun
it
time.
really ruins it for me. It's very big, like fucking where we're going, we don't need eyes.
Ah, to the bathhouse.
It's the not Total Recall, the Hell one.
Hellraiser?
No, like it's like Doom, but not Doom. It stars the guy from Jurassic Park,
Which one? There's
the
many.
protagonist of
Event
Jurassic
Horizon?
Park. Event Horizon. And Event Horizon, he goes crazy in the Hell dimension. That is like
Yeah.
that you essentially travel through whenever you go into hyperspace. And at one point, he cuts his own eyes out. He's like, "Where we're going, we don't need eyes." Like Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty intense moment.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I started watching a couple of interesting series that friends of mine introduced me to. Endless Horizon and
And Fate
Farscape?
Stay Night.
God.
I
Where we're
have
going,
not
we don't
watched
need
much-
eyes.
I've not much watched much in terms of Fate
Little
series.
bracelet.
I really should.
Should you?
Yeah,
I don't think
probably.
you should ever watch a Fate series.
I mean, if nothing else, just to shut my friends up who keep talking about it.
That's because they need someone else to like live with. their
Bleed
insane
like me.
decisions. Yeah, they're just trying to hurt you because they hurt themselves, and now they want someone else to be punished for it.
It's like everybody telling me that the second season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is so much better than the first one. And then I try and watch the first one and I can't get past the second episode. I hate myself.
1 and 2 are fine. It's just
Oh man,
once
JoJo's.
once 2 ends, the JoJo the JoJo dies.
That is also
and,
the question: is whether or not is what they mean by 2. Do they mean part 2 or season 2?
Oh. Yeah, are you talking about? Are you
There's a
talking
lot
about
of, 'cause a lot of
JoJo's
people say
Bizarre
part
Adventure?
2 is
Talking
really
about-
good,
Are you talking
but
about
part 2
Jonathan's
is the
Bizarre
second half of
Adventure?
season 1.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's the second story of the manga, but the first story is so short they adapt both of the first 2 stories at once. I like Jonathan, or shit, I don't know their names, they're too hard to remember. I like 2 way more than 1.
You talking about season 2?
Yeah, part 2. Part 1's protagonist is incredibly boring, and part 2's protagonist is
why-
immediately more amusing, although they don't follow up on his anger as well as they should. Like, oh, he's got a rage
Yeah, but he
problem.
gets-
Let's see where this goes. And then, like, after episode 3, it never
Nah.
really comes up as much again. It's like, oh, alright.
He's got to be serious, boy, to fight. He doesn't have time to be mad. Okay, so you will get a red marker on your head.
Also, it's fucked up what they do to the character Lisa Lisa.
Don't move when you do. Big O. Big ow. Oh, okay. So you see that?
Don't move when we have a red thing on our
Yeah,
head.
if you get a marker, just stand still, or you get a punch in the nuts. All right. Sounds easy.
Oh yeah, the warning. Don't move or cast, I believe memory serves.
Can't
Oh.
attack either.
I don't believe so.
The fuck?
Because I think that's what the alarm is. It's been a while since I've done this. It might just be motion tracking.
Is that the red thing?
Yeah, the extreme sensory jammer.
Extreme caution.
Okay, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna come heal you. Does it even work? I think it works
That's
slightly.
fine. I can heal myself. Boy.
Honestly, it's a really good supplementary healing to have. You just
do-
need to stand it. Oh dear boy.
Yeah, I do a little AoE around me that also goes around my dance partner.
And it can stack.
Oh god.
Yeah, it works better if you have two.
Hello,
if you have a
ants.
second melee DPS.
Yeah. Ideally.
Motion tracking activated. Gonna stand really still.
Ow. I didn't even move. You suck.
You got the big ow. Big ow
Did you-
energy.
did you cast?
Oh, God. They might have accidentally moved just like a small inch. It's really childish about it.
He's just being a petty bitch. Whoa!
Oh!
Woohoo! That's a
That
lot.
was scary.
Oh good, I have a needy cat bothering me now. Why must you do this to me, cat? I love you.
Love.
Like, really? Now?
I see you at your most vulnerable. Time to strike.
Damn it! See, I am casting, and suddenly I'm just taking damage.
I can keep attacking, so I guess that's a...
Am I
Summoner
auto-attacking?
issue.
I don't think I'm auto-attacking.
Well, he's
like I
he's
said, I'm
saying that he
attacking.
can keep attacking.
Yeah.
And it
I
doesn't
can just
stop
keep
him.
attacking.
Oh, yeah. As long as you're getting enmity, you're fine.
Look at them big old glovos. Hearing of slaying. Yeah.
Slaying is... I want to say it's the samurai and monk gear? I think? Yeah, the boss is just a pain in the ass.
Bosses
All
are
right.
known to sometimes just shoot you because they can.
Yep.
One might even say it's their stated goal. Dude, step gets me in so much trouble when I'm questing. Because it's so big.
Yeah, it's a huge AoE.
So if the daily makes me do a fate, then suddenly I have like 10 mobs that are all aggroed on me that weren't before, and they're all my level. I'm like, oh, crap.
Or
Let's see.
worse, they're a higher level than you because the fate's slightly
It's like,
lower
let's see how
level
much
than the rest of the
how much
zone.
healing my chocobos learned so far. I've exclusively trained it in healing. Like, please just
That's a good call.
just make me survive fights. Because
Yeah, and
if I'm using a
apparently-
chocobo, it's because of the fact that like I just have to beat some boss fight alone in a fate, and I won't live all the way.
Apparently, if you max out the healing level, or the DPS level, or the tank level, you can
Ah!
get special barding for it. I think it's the white mage barding for the healing.
Oops.
You become your choco bro.
Choco, no.
Choco, no.
Damn.
Fuck
Got him.
that guy.
Oh,
Yeah, these are all the imposters. Mm-hmm. Are sleeper agents?
no,
Uh,
they're just...
no, they're
the
fakes.
rebellions.
Yeah.
The rebels are wearing the outfits of the military.
Well, I'm saying like they're imposters if they're wearing the costumes, and they're sleeper agents if they're infiltrators.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
just
oh yeah,
wearing the
they're
costumes.
imposters. Yeah, they're just imposters. They're just very sus.
Explode.
Yay.
Oh, a choker.
Is it a Kurami?
What's your cat? Like,
I
jeez.
hardly know her.
A choker. I hardly know her.
Oh, is this Griffin? Griffith?
What if we just beat him right
Wow.
here and then the story ended?
Probably.
Didn't this arc just start?
Roll credits. Oh no!
Oh, man.
Don't reveal yourself to
Like
be.
it's-
Oh, okay, good. I thought he was a bird.
I thought it was Ro Bond for a second there. Like, hang on a minute.
Wait, is this the guy?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
we're
it
not even
is.
nearby.
Okay, so this is that guy. That guy that everyone loves.
Is he the guy that
Where
cut
are you
Robon's
guys?
arm off?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he's
Yeah.
that guy. I don't know.
Apparently he's a griffin now.
He's the Griffin.
He's the family guy.
Oh, that reminds me. There will be at one point somebody gets chained. It's, so we need to free them when that happens.
Sound that the mother makes when the baby breaks.
And everybody look away.
What?
Oh,
Flash powder.
uh-oh.
Yeah, I had no idea that was happening. Bye.
Wow.
Okay.
Should have pressed
Couldn't
shield
rescue you in
at
time.
that moment. I thought I looked. I always forget. Is it your camera or your character?
Character.
I thought I looked away. I was facing the other way when I was frozen.
Is the same thing?
No.
What the hell is he doing?
He's just kind of exploding as you do.
All right. Wait. Deal with the sword. Deal with the blade in the center. In the center.
Oh, in the middle? Oh, there's one in the middle.
Yep. Look away.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh god. Ooh.
Ready to get behind him.
Sloppy.
Joe's? I can go for some.
I'm getting fettered. Get them off me, or I will die.
Get them off me, please.
Get them off me, please, or I'll die. Better?
You know, I know some magic words.
No.
That's a distance.
Okay.
I didn't make it. Wow.
That's fine. You're all right. You're a tank. You can handle it.
Can I?
Oh, did I do that wrong? Oh well.
I don't know if my insurance covers this.
Probably not. Then again, who honestly would? Who would be
can't
dumb
afford the
enough
premium
to
hero
insure the Warrior of Light? Seriously, think about it.
I guess I would hope my
Good.
employer.
I mean, can you imagine what the premiums would be on that? Look away.
I'm already not looking at it while I fight the key or the blade.
The key plate?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck you. Just throw him out into the danger. Oop. I really need to map my mobility ability. Or learn where it is. I don't remember what it is.
I wish there was a hotkey I could press to just turn my character around immediately.
I'm getting fettered again.
Yeah, down on the joystick.
Damn.
Help.
Got me. Trying.
Listen, the GCD is very large.
Yeah.
That's a lot of.
Okay.
That's a lot of lovely left. Sloppy.
Yeah, you were sloppy.
Kill.
Ow.
I should have ulted.
You know what? I know why you're bothering me right now, Jonah. You're looking for your nightly treats. Okay. That's why you're bothering me.
Feed your cat. Teach it lessons. Consume its
I'll
flesh.
give him his treats after stream.
All right, I think this guy is definitely dead. What's the
Gabison
loot?
of aiming.
Garbage. All right, we ready to get out of this popcorn stand?
Yep.
Let's go.
How did you not get the Gambison of aiming? Do you have a better piece of gear?
Yeah.
Aiming gear is... Oh, okay.
I think I have full Allagan gear. Or close.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
All those dailies.
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a
He
glimpse
didn't
of
close the
things to
lips once during that
come.
entire thing.
We did it! We showed the bastards! Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
There's always a man on a ledge.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea. They die that others may live.
God damn it, why is it always the Lalafell?
Because they're always out of sight.
Vanguards! Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
Are these the real flame soldiers?
Can't tell.
War
Nope,
machines.
these are the imposters.
How did they get here so quickly? Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Squeesh.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Oh my god.
Oh god, they're still going.
Why are there even wards? Like, this seems a little...
Gods help us! What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful.
I'm confused who we're watching lose right now.
Those were the rebels. Or the resistance, rather.
So that was the Griffin's people?
Mighty Rhalgr,
Yeah, those are the resistance people.
grant us the strength to crush our...
There you are. As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre.
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Yep, Ilberd.
Ilberd. I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand, you truly are a sheltered child, Leveilleur.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power.
Oh yes, I know their limitations, which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
What? Here, now.
Like hells you will.
Just makes the home run bat noise.
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing. You shall have
God dang, none of us have long-range magic.
He just forgot to use the eyes.
Well, it took care of that.
What was the point of jumping?
Because the eyes are going to just consume all of the bodies. So, like, all of the bodies down there were sacrifices for Nidhogg's eyes to summon the primal. And so he needed to die so that he could also be a part of that, which is
You mean he's not going to
weird,
just
but
come
all
back to be the last boss before the next expansion too? That's just 3 times in a row? It's very funny to me that he was the last thing before Heaven's Ward and then disappeared all the way right until we're about to start the next expansion. Like, is it the final patch? It's my turn again. I'm gonna cut off Raubon's other arm.
His death completed the ritual. The primal is
I'd love
taking
to watch
shape.
him fight without that.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do.
Zorro teeth.
There is one thing.
What? Hey, where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Uh-oh.
Tipsmati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
There's nothing more dangerous than being voiced by Effie.
I know how that spell works.
I voiced not only the villains, but also the people who die, I guess.
Then what?
It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No, if you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here, not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Wait, what?
Yoink.
How does that even how's that option even work?
I don't know.
Should we do? Should we try
Andrew's,
it?
hang on, Andrew's slightly behind us. Immediately as soon as I saw this, though, I was just, should I stay or should I go? I think we should try and stay and see what happens, because I feel like
we should
that's
actually
gonna be
do
the more fun
something
answer.
as the fucking hero. We always let
Yeah.
every villain just do their fucking plan in front of us. Stay.
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 It's probably not going to work, right?
Probably not.
Force push. I'm just literally yes. It's literally the first that I had. I almost even called it beforehand. I'm like, he's gonna just force push me.
Yep.
Got
I
him.
figured that's what was gonna happen anyway, so.
They can't have Thancred or someone carry you because you could be a Rogadin.
Bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Hooray! Another one of my characters that I voiced have died.
That suspiciously looks like one of those spheres that you would create, and then the game has to delete itself and be remade into Final Fantasy 14-3.
Oh god. Please no. It's already been made over once.
Finally. The game that we actually all wanted.
Mm-hmm. Low frame rate shadows.
Yeah, what the hell?
Why? Why didn't they let me stay? Papalymo's my friend. I should have been there with him.
I mean, if you wanted to get the blown to dust, then that would be one less character for Keith to voice.
You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing, what had to be done. Master Louis Soir wore that same look right before the end. It'd be really awkward if we didn't play that arc, considering how much it's called back to.
Yeah.
It was optional. You think I don't know that? I know, all right, I know. There's nothing more you could have done. Ilberd caught us off guard. Even the Warrior of Light was powerless to stop him, except for all the stopping that we did.
You mean didn't do?
We just really need to stop being motionless in cutscenes, Jesus Christ.
If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget what Papalymo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you.
We need to really take to like a people go on the ground with the hands behind their backs kind of situation.
Yeah.
Whenever we finish fights.
Don't speak to me. Leave Ida with me. Go on. Go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here.
That's complete.
There is a strange computer staring at us.
Oh, hey, look, a level checker.
Why is this a thing?
Why is there a baby in there?
That's a panda.
What is that? Why is that a
What?
thing?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's a panda.
What the fuck? Is that a mount?
Yeah.
He's a computer apparently. He's 03.
He's literally inside.
He's 03, Andrew. Your worst nightmare.
Oh, and
Come
it's
to
got
live.
legs now? Jeez.
It can
And
chase you.
It can hop. Yeah. It's really
Finally.
quick.
My therapist's reassurance that it wouldn't come back is true.
I need to try and
wrong.
do the Chief Fate at some point.
Once again, I find myself at a loss for words. But Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and apprise our companions of all of this. Pray, make your way there at once. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others of our imminent return.
Wow, the guy who got hired to voice Papalymo for this expansion had a very short gig.
Oh,
Well, it's funny
you
because
were wearing
Ilberd-
an elephant costume. That makes a lot more sense. It's like, what the fuck is inside of there? I don't get it.
Funny, because Ilberd had the exact same voice actor as ARR. Is literally just the main.
Well, Ilberd was
main
only
group.
added right before Heaven's Word, I think. He was introduced in the the final patch arc, I think. We here?
Mm-hmm. Talking to Alice.
Almost. Hold on.
Be here, gooder.
It's hard. Okay, I'm here.
Would seem you bring ill tidings, brother. Aye. Behind the Griffin's mask, we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg. You know not how. It's in the hole. You threw him in a hole and then left. It was dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. Literally, the first thought I had is those eyes are coming back.
Wouldn't it be smarter
they
to give
did.
the eyes to the dragons?
You'd think that.
hasn't even been a long time.
By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's aether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I am certain Papalymo was aware.
You're
Thus-
next, Urianger.
Probably. Thus did the pupil follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave.
I have, as yet, been unable to explain how Ilberd came to possess Nidhogg's eyes.
See, what you do is you go down, and then you pick them up.
In the depths of the Sea of Clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind aspected aether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions.
Okay, this... I don't think they explained this at the time, which felt more important back then.
Then mayhap it was the work of an Astian. But now is not the time for idle speculation. Krile, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the Cocoon of Light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it then. What, without so much as a by your leave?
Pray forgive Archon Y'shtola her brevity. She seeketh employment lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I, too, must contend with this grievous loss in mine own way. By thy leave, Lady Alysae, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this Cocoon of Light.
Guy's like, I'm gonna go cry in a book.
Yep.
Gonna get the pages stuck together.
You're not coming in the book, he's crying in the book. What's wrong with you?
Oh my god.
Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalymo's sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilberd's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it.
More songs. I never go where those songs can play.
The FC house?
Yeah.
Alysae again.
Wow. He's coming back. Andrew's character. He's safe because Affy doesn't voice him.
Huh.
Ah, Hero. I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in East Shroud remains largely unchanged. Meaning we still have no idea how long it will be before... Communication from the Alliance. One moment. Yes, of course. Our representatives will be present. My thanks. Word from Gridania. The Council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the Primal, of course. As of Y'shtola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall unchanged. Yes, but the Elder Seedseer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I am told that Cid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings. A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better. Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stones in Tataru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand.
Secretary Tataru, you are to stay here and watch the fort.
Yep. Continue doing the only thing you do. Besides
Like,
forced
oh man, I can't go
expansion
fight a giant dragon.
recostumings.
Oh, that sucks, man. I hate being the secretary here, not being able to put my life in
Oh,
danger.
dang.
God.
I mean,
I hate the one being the one that has to stay at the base and get murdered first whenever someone decides to kill the sand people. What are we called?
Hey, kudos
Scions.
to her though. In all seriousness, she tried.
We're doing this.
Oh hell yeah! Who's this guy?
A word, if you would, good sir. This place. It is within the realm of Eorzea.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Eh? Yes, you're in Eorzea.
Ah, a plain response at last,
Samurai
and the
arriving
one
to
I
Dutch.
wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
Some kind of kaiju is laughing at the dock.
Though, 'twould perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
How do you scream like that? Nope.
Good God, man. Are you all right?
This man's dead.
Okay. Hey, Andrew.
The sound effects was beautiful. Just brilliant. I loved it. That's great.
Every now and then I'll see something about the Japanese in media, and I'm like, is this a racist depiction? And then I see how the Japanese depict themselves in media, and I'm like, I don't even know anymore. Just straight up every stereotypical sound possible. You're like, all right, well, here we go.
The sounds aren't
funny.
stereotyping. That's definitely like that's comedy.
Yeah.
Everyone loves those stupid Seamusin sounds. Bring.
Up to
It's really funny.
More.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Shit, where is it? Did I just incorrectly accept something? Oh wait, no, it's
New
over here.
Gridania and the
Conjurer's
Conjurer's Guild. We're going back to the place with the thing.
Andrew's gonna be so happy in Weebville. The expansion he quit before, I think.
Yep.
We're past the furthest story you've ever seen, probably.
I saw Up to Heaven's Sword.
You saw all of the post-game expansions that led up to the next expansion, though?
No.
Yeah, so that's why I say we're probably past it already.
This way and whatnot.
Oh god, I hope this is voiced.
Usually
These
is.
usually are.
Aymeric and Sid is like a lot to bounce between.
Mm-hmm.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon, of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment. Veterans of Carteneau, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
He's back.
What in the hells are you doing here?
A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
Who is this man?
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
What do you want, Nero?
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend. As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Carteneau since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity.
I was the Red Power Ranger.
And as luck would have it, I'm graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years, studying side by side at the Academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I. But sentiment aside, Have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame? Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Carteneau while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
Probably the second one.
Yeah.
Are we all there?
Yes.
No,
Nope.
but I'll keep my eye on him.
As will I. I don't like it, but then it doesn't look like we have much choice. Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye. It would seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Carteneau and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Carteneau being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
Oh, shit.
My blade is yours.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
Pat, 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 pat. Okay, not transform into the dude anymore?
I guess not.
Know that.
His evil armor state thing. Let's see.
Probably.
This is the first of 4 quests in this patch, and then that's it. These are the final
We're so
4
close.
These are the final 4 quests, and then we should stop probably and do a side quest chain. That's the perfect breaking point before the next expansion starts. Well, that was a rather unexpected development. One which raises a number of questions, not least among them how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place.
You could probably just look down from a tree or something.
It's a little gift box thing. Sid and the others are assembling at the airship landing. Alice is on her way, and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. Sir, I can teleport.
Right.
Off to the airship landing here in Gridania.
In Gridania. Was me. An Andrew character.
A rabbi? A wabbit?
Where are you going?
What? Did I go the wrong direction?
You could have just taken the teleport.
What? Does it teleport to the airship landing specifically?
Yeah, it's the last option.
Oh, oops.
Oh, you know what? He probably doesn't have all the 8th. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I do. I have all the 8th right points. I just didn't look at it. I just immediately went.
You just immediately ran the long way.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Hero, Halphanod, ready to go? The others have stepped out into the landing for a moment. Lest you wonder, Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding.
And you let him. Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of that man poking about in the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. I thought you said you were going
Calm
to
yourself,
look out for him.
Halphanod. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are, well, here they are now.
He's dead.
Nope, unfortunately not.
Right. I think that's everyone. Shall I set a course to Cartonu?
Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gather as clear an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan.
Can't you call each other on the telephone? What is
Yeah.
I don't understand how the rules of that fucking phone work. Sometimes you can get calls, sometimes roaming charges apply. What's the
I think the game just
here?
refuses to have any extended cutscene that isn't in person. Who played the Red Power Ranger?
Nero.
That's not the answer.
No, it's not the answer of who played the Red Power Ranger. I guess I can do it. That's fine. Oh, I thought time was against us. How foolish of me.
Perfect.
Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it.
I shall keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating. Hold your tongue. That's what she asked.
All right. While Halphanod speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordona, and we can reconvene at the Rising Stones.
I'm just gonna show this guy all of our secret bases. All right.
Mine apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Ishtola and the others forthwith, and join you as soon as I am able. Hero, pray accompany Alice back to the Rising Stones. I should feel safer knowing you are present to entertain our guest.
Right. Everyone heading to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let her know when you're ready to leave.
Everybody walking in random directions. Bye. And then that character never logged in again, and Sid stood at that station for the next 3 years until the game was shut down.
You're traveling with Master Garland, miss. The Enterprise Excelsior is right this way. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
A
Wow, for
Mordona.
free? Wait, this isn't Mordona. This is the middle.
This is
of nowhere.
this is Mordona.
This is Mordonta.
White. Where's the town?
Over that way somewhere to our north.
Yeah.
Not quite a door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land her in the toll's main square. Why, I do all the time with my car.
Yeah.
Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones then?
Okay.
Here, watch.
I wonder if my.
Let me get my.
Yeah,
Let me get
I'll
my
park
bug
a
vehicle.
whale the size of your stupid
Yeah.
ship in the middle of the Times Square, and let's see what happens.
RNG my other new mount. Damn it. Boop, ba-doo.
Excuse me, coming through. Wow. Oh, God, just gonna fit this right in the door here. Oh, fuck. All right. Okay. You guys don't mind that I've like taken up the whole room, right? Wow. Put an airship in here.
In we go.
Damn, they're just staring that guy down.
Yeah. He does have a rock in his head.
Wow, that's a third eye. Keith, don't be racist.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
That is legitimately what the game calls it. Yes.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight. It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
Oh, I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in magitech innovation.
You're about to get primitively decked.
By a Lalafell?
Wedge calls it the Mark
I'm
14
here.
Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
He's like stuck in disbelief at what she just said. He's like just staring at her.
I don't blame him.
He's like, did you just tell me you invented wheels like yesterday?
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
That's what everyone keeps saying.
By your leave!
Oh. We're doing this.
Good God, that voice could fell a gigas.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger. I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Oh God.
Gosetsu.
Barog.
Why you come to Eorzea?
In search of you, Yugiri.
Oh my God.
For days and
Gosetsu.
nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid. Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly, but now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary.
And it was the Scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? You, Giddy? You draw steel against the curse of Garlemald? Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
So do they just grow Hewer big in Doma? Like,
I guess so.
He doesn't look like a Rogadin.
Well, he's got the dimensions of one.
But not the face.
Yeah, the nose is missing a certain je ne sais quoi of a Rogadin.
Hero, wait! Could I speak with you for a moment?
No, it's just how all samurai look.
8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I had you meet me in the Diamond Forge and we ambushed you?
Oh, it's finally time for this?
Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Here. You can try it on right now if you like.
What's it gonna look like?
It's gonna look stupid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I told you.
Why do I look like a schoolgirl?
I think mine works.
I'm very curious what it looks like on a Rogadin.
I think it works for me, honestly. I even get to wear the headset for once.
Assuming we measured correctly, the fit should just be right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean.
I don't want snug, I'm a dancer.
So, how does it feel? You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me. To have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. I also sewed in a blood pearl charm to, bring you home. May it always protect you. Unfortunately, the stats were garbage, so I threw it all in the garbage, where it belongs.
The sign adventurers. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah, this is cosmetic only. These stats are really
it's
bad.
meant for a cosmetic.
Do.
Talking to you, Rita.
Yep. 2 more songs. Holy shit.
So we have to wake Omega up, right? When do we start? Ida, are you sure that's... I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well. I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alphinaud, mayhaps you could return to Gridania and assist Y'shtola and Krell. A fine suggestion.
The rest of us will form the Cartanu expedition party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Hero, Yida, and our Doman friends take care of security.
Oh!
Oh, yeah. What? Okay.
He's focusing on his Hamon breathing.
The Excelsior is by the lake just outside of town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready.
He's probably the guy you do your class quest with for Samurai in Stormblood, I bet.
Maybe. Seems like that'd be where they're from. I find it interesting
No,
that
they're
most
from Doma. Come on, are you not paying attention?
Yeah, but he's from Doma. That's the point. He's saying you probably go to Doma and do it with him. Do it with him. Let's see. I'll put my clothes back on so you can see. How many pieces was it?
There's a full set. Pants, shoes.
Shoes. There's only 4 pieces, I think. No gloves, I think. There it is.
You know what? That actually doesn't look too bad on you.
Yeah.
Aside from the boots still look dumb.
Oh yeah, they're real.
They're literally like pumps. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they're those modern boots that stick out all weird.
Yeah. And the Traveler's gear on the female model doesn't look too bad either.
I don't know.
How does it look with my...
I feel like it's weird that it's not just like pants all around.
Previous gold boots? There we go.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you could dye those, so you could probably dye them all gold.
I think if
Just
I
have
did...
a gold suit.
Hold on. I think if I did the... I gotta go to my armory now, fuck. Yeah, I think if I did kept my boots, but did the skirt and the top, it'd probably be good.
Probably?
Here, let me find the armory.
Yeah, they have a little circle, that means you can dye them.
Yeah.
And it's a monocle, so I'm allowed to wear it.
Yeah.
Unlike the Manderville monocle, where I can go fuck myself.
Yeah, just wear that one with the suit. There you go. That's like what?
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I think that works.
Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I will say you probably want to dye them just to make sure that the color matches, because it's, you know, purple-ish.
Oh yeah, I would definitely dye the top and stuff. How does it look purple? Great. Not bad, actually. Looks pretty good purple. With the skirt.
Gold suit.
Let's see.
I hate how you can't apply glamour plates here in fucking Mordona for whatever reason.
Yeah, it feels like a place where they might do that.
You'd think that. But what do I know, right?
It's always about the metallic brass dye.
What?
That's the most gold-looking one.
Yeah.
That doesn't look actively weird. Like, it looks more gold than the gold dye.
No.
Because the gold dye is weirdly dark looking.
Gold dye is perfect.
I guess
Look at that gold dye.
Oh, that reminds me. I
looks...
have something for you, Keith. I completely forgot about.
Uh-oh.
Assuming I still have it in my inventory and I didn't accidentally get rid of it. I don't think I did. Hold on. Where'd I put it?
Oh yeah, that is the top that Panda's been wearing.
Oh, please tell me I didn't accidentally get rid of it.
That is absolutely the one that he's been running around with.
Ah, there it is. I picked this up a little while ago for your samurai, even though you're not using it at the moment.
Oh, you're just metallic orange? I thought that was the gold. Oh yeah, you're right. It is a little bit. That is darker.
What is this gonna be? The Katana of the Goddess.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember where I got it, but I picked it up and I figured.
Bajoom. It's glowy green. Got a big distinct handle or guard. What is that? Something's coiling around on that thing.
Something's what now? Who?
And it's got a hook coming out of the back. Gem. I like that it's not just noise.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell what you're looking at. Some of the weapons are just chaos to look at.
I legitimately don't remember where I picked this thing up from.
Just occurred to you. All right.
Yeah, I figured it would work well for whatever glamour that you use, assuming you ever go back to samurai.
Yeah, although I do really like the flaming sword too.
It's iconic.
So I guess
Wish I could remember where I picked that thing from.
Oh, let's see. Cid and Mordona. Oh yeah, back at the dock.
Yep.
RNG my new. Fuck it, I'll pick my new mount from the stupid menu.
Hang on.
Mount. There you go.
Wow.
About this one too. It's just the goofiest thing.
You? Oh. Yeah.
I mean, you say that thing's goofy. This thing literally just sprouted wings.
There's just something really funny about just sitting in a chair. Oop.
Oh, hang on.
I look like Kingpin.
Hold on. Where is...
I'll get that Daredevil next time. That's what he says. Yeah, no, I saw that bed in the store, but it's really fucking expensive.
It's really expensive.
Yeah, no, the two mounts that I bought are like
expensive,
yeah, the two mounts I bought are the only ones that are even vaguely affordable. Everything else is a fucking nightmare in the auction house.
Yeah, I picked it up when it was like 400 or 600k or something.
That's
I got
too
really
many K.
lucky.
We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be in Cartonu before Gosetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we had best be on our guard. Given that Elaine Royale?
Yeah, pretty much.
Elaine Royal was still active when Omega was discovered, we could be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence. And if Nero deemed it to be the obvious solution to the threat posed by the new Primal, it's not impossible that Garlemald might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight.
Damn it.
Level 60.
Let's play an MMO, guys, and then have to do things solo.
Yep. And also I gotta change out of my gear because I need to switch into stuff that has stats. Damn it.
Oh, I forgot to switch off stage. Whoops. Oh well, whatever.
Character. Recommend. There we go. R.I.P. new clothes. I didn't.
Oh hey, look, it's
you.
PvP area. Again.
Yeah, they gotta use that environment sometime.
Yep. Wait, it's that weird terminal thing.
What an ugly texture thing. A weird spiky stump. Yeah, teal and red famously go together aesthetically.
Now, where was that? Ah.
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Cid Garland. Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it? It's like all my name days have come at once.
The scouts the Empire could have
I feel like
sent.
I'll kill you.
Take care of that brute, will you?
Why are we being attacked by Wendy's?
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
Griffin Gorsetsu, Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
His face. Some choices were made on that guy's appearance.
I love it. Good choices. Keep them up. Keep them coming.
He's got like a little black spot on the bottom of his nose, like when someone's pretending to be like in cat makeup.
Love his voice too. Your defense is nothing.
No holding back.
I don't think that's not him. That's Ida.
An opening.
Tis my right to strike.
Oh, here comes all the dudes.
You watching, Pabalimo? Leave this to me.
With sword and steel.
This one'll sting.
They gave us half an hour to fight him.
No retreat. No surrender.
Like, if this is your first encounter with Samurai, it's probably a pretty fun encounter. Probably like, wow, I can't wait to do that. This looks really cool.
You guys finish up?
Yep.
Who wants to be cat face?
Sure.
Surrender! We have you outnumbered.
Oh my god, his wrists are guns. I just realized that. Jeez.
Yep.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Phone call.
Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back.
There. Is that too loud or too quiet?
That was definitely quiet.
Ah.
I couldn't tell at first glance whether you'd even done anything besides lower your volume.
Behold, the Red Baron, now in this nonsense.
Is he here?
Have some candy.
Is you, Effie?
Oh, right. Hang on. Having a catch up here for a second. Come on.
How far behind are you?
No one told me they'd have Magitech armor. Forward! For the Empire!
Oh god! I wasn't ready for me in the mech.
Who doing the voice?
I don't know why my character in a mech looks really funny, but it does.
I don't want this guy to die, so I don't want to voice him. I'm cursed, I swear. Oh man, I'm voicing him anyways, aren't I?
The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attend to the rest of his minions.
Oh my god, we get to blow people up now.
I think part of the awkwardness
Right.
is that I suddenly straighten my back, which I never do.
What?
When I'm in a mech. Like I sit straight up in that cutscene. I'm like, that's not how my character ever looks. I don't know what these buttons do. Just trying random ones. Oh, am I gonna explode? Is that good or bad? I'll just hit all 4 face buttons a lot. You watching Papalimo?
Leave this to me.
No, he's dead.
Good job.
Was this a targeted? Oh, I had to press B then, eh? Okay. That's what I was doing wrong.
No surrender.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
It's all over now. Your defense is lacking.
Well, that's it. Okay. I'm confirming wrong.
My right to strike.
I gotta stop holding the trigger.
No holding back.
Can't believe the samurai thinks he has rights. Oh, my magic armor blew up. Wait,
He thinks he has
Right out of
rights.
ammo.
Yeah, he says it's my right to strike. I'm like, what? I don't think that's how this works. You're like technically in a foreign country. I don't know if you're just allowed to have those.
Nope.
The Magitech armor's blah 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 depleted.
Nope.
How do you stand your ground, please?
Leave this to me.
I have you.
This one'll stick. No retreat. No surrender.
You can't hit me with AoEs if I just never stop spinning around you.
This cat won't stop spinning. What is it made of?
Why is spinning also winning?
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
Got him.
It's all over now.
What do you see my limit break?
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously. Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
What are we saying?
I think we should ask her what she thinks. Because if nothing else, let's see what ridiculous idea Yida comes up with.
Well, what do you think?
What do I think? All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalymo. So this is for you. And me.
Self-destruct engaged.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
He might be the bad guy.
No. The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
Meanwhile, in a space far, far away...
It's the Negahog.
Form of a raid boss.
Wait a minute, that thing looks familiar. Ooh, pretty fireworks.
God, imagine living in the houses below that thing. Must be really loud.
Almost as bad as living near an airport.
Wait, is...
That's bad.
Good thing there's a big-ass wall there to stop Gridania from getting flooded.
A long tail.
Exceptional.
Cut it off and get a weapon. I wish it was flapping little scarab beetle wings.
Are you serious?
He's gonna limit break.
Okay.
Why did teeth help you shoot a fireball?
Burn Malaysia.
Oh yeah, time for the Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
Are we in that?
Fight.
If we're in that, I didn't see any chairs. I think we're all soup inside there.
It's automated.
Yeah, we're not in it. It's just.
Oh shit. Whoops.
Oh, time to get a Realm Reborn.
Yeah. Second calamity, guys. Sorry, it's our fault. Damn, look at that mushroom cloud.
I was so confused for a second, thinking that was real.
And I thought the Ultima weapon was bad with this Ultima spell. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm under the impression that the whatever race they call these people are just kind of like a little insane with what they power their devices with.
Did they mention what their power source is yet? I don't think they did.
It's just a lot of Aether. It's just always a shit ton of Aether.
Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
Gone rogue.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
You and me both.
The launch went exactly to
Saying what we're all
plan, but
thinking.
all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to.
If there's going to be any Scions left in the field after that explosion.
You know what else is alive on Earth besides the six of us?
Yeah.
Right. I've ordered the malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
What does that mean?
Omega destroyed the cocoon.
I don't know.
Papalymo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
Have they ever explained the tattoos?
Nope.
I know that the tattoos are... They're the mark of the Scion. Anybody who initially joined up with the Scions, they got that tattoo. I don't think they explained anything further than that. And I know if you played prior to 1.0, or prior to A Realm Reborn, you got one of those tattoos as a sign of joining.
I don't know if I'd want one. They're really ugly.
Well, there was a lot of other benefits for having a legacy account too. Like, for example, your subscription is cheaper.
I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way.
Yeah.
Tattoos are the sign of the Archons, not Scions. Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't remember
Not
the
a bunch
difference.
of old people.
I don't know this. Wait, come back.
Unable to.
One moment
Whoops.
everything was functioning perfectly, and the next, it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves, and soon.
Okay.
Legacy characters have back
There we go.
tattoos, not the Scion tattoo. I could have sworn that they had that.
You're wrong about every word you said.
Apparently.
All right, this is the last quest. Don't accept the next one. Accept this one,
What?
but don't accept the next one.
Oh, okay. I was like,
This is the last quest of this expansion.
Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. Ida, wait. We must first... The Elder Seer is expecting us. Worry not, Alphino. Gosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks, Yugiri. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear your testimony. We got it. Always with the Lotus Stand.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the next side quest chain to do is Edgeworth's. Not his name's not Edgeworth, but I'll never remember his name. Where's the Lotus Stand? Conjurers? Yeah.
Conjurers.
That's right. If you call Manderville Phoenix Wright, then the other guy is Edgeworth. And I think he has a side quest chain before the next Manderville quest chain.
I don't remember his name.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The rival.
Get over here.
The rival Manderville. Oh, we have to walk all the way to Amherst this time.
Too far.
Begin.
Joke's on you, I'm running.
Oh, not voiced.
No!
Yep. Many, my friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. Few indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done.
I think I was all three.
You're too
queens.
kind, Elder Seedseer. What?
I think I was all three queens.
You're too kind, Elder Seedseer. As I recall, we are as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega, aye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed.
What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that was much as certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Gyr Abania.
The primal might have defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rendered asunder by the force of its blow, and it wielded such magics as I have never seen, and hope to never see again. The battle raged on with no end in sight, until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Almega soil. I will not speak for the rest, but on my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other.
While most among us could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of far eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on Gyr Abanian's side of the border.
It's gonna be freaking like skateboarding through on top of the Beetle. Oh, who was Raubon? Shit.
I don't remember. It's been so long, so we've actually had to voice him.
Ben.
I which is why we have sent our main force under the command of Marshal Tarenbrun to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned. Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light conceded with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega's stasis system, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps as a statue. Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core function, if they managed it at all.
Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns.
Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representatives in Grail Abania. Though Ilberd has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of impartial relation. And by working in concert, it is not impossible the fact that Ala Mhigo might finally be wrested from Garlemand's grasp.
Alphinaud?
We did it.
You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. Y'shtola and the others have gathered in at Amariso's spire, and I imagine that you, too, would be interested to see what has become of the wall now that the cocoon is gone. It is decided, then. Lead on.
So wait,
back to the Hawthorne Hut again.
Back to Hawthorne Hut. Is that Andrew?
No, I thought the quest was ending, but it is not ending.
Nope, we're good until you see a check mark.
Gotcha.
The final quest is the far edge of fate.
Yikes.
Flair for the dramatique.
Very chic.
Wood standing right in front of me when I'm trying to click on Y'shtola.
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilberd's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Allag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She is up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhaps she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalymo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalymo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution.
5 summers old?
He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Sharlayan. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalymo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know. Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
Seems like an ellipses situation.
Yeah, but I feel like we should also ask.
Nope, I did ellipses.
No?
Okay.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. When Papalymo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalymo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it.
So her mark was fake.
So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
It was brave of Lise to remove her mask after so long. Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalymo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell Tataru and my sister. So this is why she ran away. When one of the Alamegans approached her, because they knew Ida and they would have realized it wasn't her. They were doing a setup of a thing. Credits.
Wow. Skip the credits.
I forgot about credits. Alright, so don't accept the next quest.
Yeah. Not that I can, anyways.
Yeah. He may have mentioned, but Alphino has appraised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. Go catch up on side quests or whatever, and come back later. Lise has chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Girabania, we will have little choice but to fight. Which is not to say the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom but indolence, correct? I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire, as, I suspect, do you. We'll see you in a few weeks. Or something.
Probably.
There might be a raid or something too to follow up on. Pippin. That's you, Effie.
It's almost time, Father.
What?
What? Wait, hang on. Did I miss a line? Oh, I did.
Quick march! The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face their retribution. It is almost time, Father. Andrew! Father! Hello!
Wait. Hold on.
Speak to me, Father!
Still a little behind, sorry.
Line talk, Daddy.
Oh my God.
I forgot their father and son. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin.
I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me.
That seems improbable.
Don't.
People always say stuff like, do I look like someone who? And I'm like, I don't know what anyone looks like. Lalafels can tank.
Very well, Ilbrid. I will take our homeland back. For the both of us.
I think this is also my 100th episode, which is
Oh,
great
man.
timing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Congrats.
Meanwhile, in Garlwald,
we still suck.
Well, that was that guy's face. I was about to be very concerned.
He does not look comfortable at all.
I mean, it is a stone throne.
And then that armor.
Oh, it's like a very stone. Like that's like a perfect 90-degree angle. It's probably not great to sit on.
My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Belsar's Wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown icon continues, though both yet elude us. My lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend. Your will be done.
you didn't even say what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What is he, the actual emperor? Because it's a Warhammer 40k situation.
He's like, oh fuck, I'm in trouble.
Damn, that's a big eye.
That's so much third eye. It's probably a fake one on his helmet.
Probably.
Damn, are you calling his third eye fake?
Yeah, it's right up there with fucking cod pieces.
I want armor that makes it look like I have a giant dick. That'll scare my enemies.
Do it, Keith. Do his voice. You got it.
Unknown? My spies tell me the Dolmens call it Shinryu, and that it proved a match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting.
That hair. The idea that his hair would look like that under that helmet. How outfit is there? At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to eastern skies and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. What's the expansion called? I never guess.
Heaven's Sword. Wait, no.
Damn it! Start over. We have to do the whole 100 episodes again.
Exploration of the Far East.
All right, next week, something else.
That is indeed the stripper pole that they added to the game.
Wait, the game has a stripper pole?
Yes.
How do you use the stripper pole?
You can't. It literally is cosmetic.
Well,
But
yeah,
yes.
all stripper poles are cosmetic, but how do you use it?
You can't.
Just
This
dance
is
on it?
close to this is close to using it.
Okay, hold on.
I think that's the best I can do. Wow, so graceful.
Oh, yes. Sorry,
gonna be-
Emerald. It's a dance pole.
It's gonna
Goodness.
rain money on you. There is one glowing Moogle chair. And then it's just dark in here.
Oh my god, it's so dark. Why?
This is how a room should be. Do you not use your room just to sleep?
This is my
Also, wait, you have a
Moogle throne.
painting of like the stupid painting on the wall. It's good.
It's the only item I have. I don't even like it.
You
think I-
begrudgingly hung up art on your wall.
Yeah, I think I
Very
tried to
adult.
take it down and I couldn't remember how. Every time I want to do something in this room, I have to Google how to do it again, and then I don't feel like it.
That's great.
Oh, hey, you can actually have multiple people in this chair.
How many? Yeah, how many people can sit in this chair?
Yeah,
Looks
yeah,
like
it's
3.
interesting.
No way. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, hang on. Andrew and Keith, switch spots real quick.
Yeah, probably. Ba-doop. We can almost avoid clipping. Kind of.
My, what skinny legs you have.
I've destroyed this woman.
In the moment. Nope, there we go.
I am way taller than Panda, apparently.
I mean, Panda's probably min height, I bet.
I did not notice the height difference until just now.
Oh god.
Oh god.